I think we can all agree that plastic is useful. It has proven to be invaluable during the recent pandemic, and there is nothing as cheap and effective when it comes to protecting food and people from contamination. The reason it's been vilified over the last few years is because regular plastic is durable. If not collected, it will linger in the environment for decades, killing animals who either eat it or get trapped in it, and it accumulates on beaches, on roadsides, in forests and rivers, in fact in places all over the world. During the last few years, we have come to realise that it's not just the big pieces of plastic we need to worry about. Over time, ordinary plastic degrades and breaks into smaller and smaller pieces called microplastics. These microplastics are a huge problem, especially in the marine environment, because there they are eaten by small animals who are then eaten by larger animals, and in this way they accumulate in the food chain, eventually reaching us. So what can we do about it? Well, we can certainly try to reduce the amount of plastic we use, and we can reuse and recycle as much as possible. But that still leaves us with a huge problem. What do we do with the plastic, which despite our best efforts, still gets into the open environment? Well, there really is only one answer to this, a technology called oxo-biodegradable plastic, sometimes referred to as OBP. And this is real game-changing technology. OBP looks and feels like regular plastic, and it can be used for all the same purposes. It is ideal for single-use items and packaging. In fact, you would not be able to tell the difference between a carrier bag or drinking straw made from OBP and the same item made with regular plastic. Plus, it can be recycled if collected, but actually only a tiny amount of single-use plastic ever gets recycled. Most of it is landfilled. The good news is that if a straw or carrier bag made with OBP escapes collection and ends up as litter in the open environment, it will degrade and biodegrade, just like nature's waste, anywhere that oxygen is present. The molecular weight of the item will reduce and reduce until the material is no longer a plastic and can be consumed by bacteria and fungi found everywhere, on land or sea. And once this process starts, it is unstoppable. It will continue until there is nothing left, no toxic residues and no microplastics. Oxo-biodegradable plastic was invented by the same scientists who created oil-based plastics. They realised that the durability of plastic could be a problem for the future, and they found a way to convert it to non-toxic biodegradable materials. This is not new technology. It has been researched, validated and tested for over 40 years. Two of the most recent studies were concluded in 2020, one at Queen Mary University in London and the other at the Lomic Ocean Laboratory in France. There are companies all over the world using oxo-biodegradable technology, and some countries have actually legislated to make its use mandatory because it works. Oxo-biodegradable plastic can be made in existing plastic factories. It's a drop-in technology costing little or no extra to produce, so we could switch right now. Please don't take my word for it. Check out the information on our website at www.d2w.net and do your own research. If you agree with me, if you think it's a good idea, please share. Tell your friends, perhaps even write to your MP. This is one small change that could make a huge difference to the environment.